Shooting in Morocco was, I would easily say, the most challenging place I've ever shot in, mainly for the reason that the second a camera is out here, it immediately draws attention. Everyone turns and they can tell right away that you're shooting something, and it really raises a red flag. So being discreet was challenging, and I think that was something that I wasn't quite anticipating. With that said, I think it also made it kind of fun and very guerrilla style. It felt like the reasons we initially got into filmmaking is, running around with a camera, not worrying about lighting or a crew or anything, and it was a blast. When we first kind of started talking about the idea of these old Mercedes taxis, visually it's such a beautiful car, and knowing that there are just a handful of them left on the road already makes for a compelling story, I think. And we dreamt of finding this charismatic driver that had a great story and was just a good person, and we luckily stumbled upon, I think, probably the best driver in Marrakesh, or Morocco for that matter. Seeing him in his car doing his thing and being able to document that was a really special experience. With it being such an old car, in pre-pro, I'm imagining it driving down these mountainous roads and driving through the desert, but getting here and seeing the landscape and having it be such an old car, you're kind of worried the whole time, is this car gonna die at any moment? But it didn't. And taking a moment to stop when we're out there and realizing we got this car in the middle of nowhere, it was such a cool moment. It was just surreal. I think one of the things that excited me the most about this project, and something I've never done before, is doing an interview with a fixer and a translator and communicating with a subject that speaks a completely different language. It was a real learning curve for me, and luckily we had such a great translator. I would ask questions in English, and within seconds she would be reiterating it in Arabic. Although there was a language barrier, seeing Ibrahim's reactions and his smile and the way he spoke, I could tell how genuine his answers were, and I could almost feel what he was saying without understanding the language. It's one thing to experience a country or a culture when you're simply on vacation and you're just enjoying being in that setting, but when you go for the purpose of creating a film or shooting photos, you kind of look at everything in a different way, and you also have experiences that are through a completely different lens. It takes you to places you wouldn't normally go to. It just immerses you in the culture in a way that I don't think you could without having a camera in your hand.